Oh yeah, you lucky people. Skill on game Ray. Back with the next part of Wizardry 8. Haven't really done anything. This last time. Apparently can't open the map when the game's paused. So I haven't really... That's where we fought Nessie. That's the route we took down. We've gone this far up this route, we obviously need to check that route yet. We already did that route, takes you to a different area. Which is why nothing's uncovered on the map, but we have been up there. Right, since I recorded like the last 5 parts, when I was half asleep. Did a lot yesterday because I had nothing else to do. Unfortunately I made a few mistakes which weren't rectified in time, because although I was given the advice to counteract what I'd done, it was too late. I'd already done it. But yeah, I got a good 12 hours sleep, so I'm very much awake now. And of all the things to complain about, the sun has finally disappeared so I can see my screen clearly. So I figured, I'm awake, let's carry on. Let's try not to make any more mistakes. Yep, that's the plan. Right, there's no seed in here, so I should be able to cover summon any element I want. I probably don't need rank 5s, but why not?
Okay.
We will let you do one spell, because we're still trying to level stuff up.
It shall be so.
And then you'll be on auto attack for the rest of the match, say about.
Creeping around.
Cast Bless. Can't cast Pierce and Rousing. We can cast Chaos, so we'll cast Chaos. You got summon elementals. Using a lot of divine magic this round. So if I know the mic quality's not the best anyway. We already had this debate before. If this one sounds different or weird to the others, it's because I'm lazy and I haven't bothered to get out of bed. I've started playing from bed. I'm still sipping on my morning coffee, which should really be a soup, not a coffee. I find soup wakes you up a lot better, but I've run out, so it's going to be a coffee. Something about hot food as soon as you wake up just wakes your body up. Right, and then we will Joker's Horn the remainders.
Taken care of.
We'll let you shoot Amadeus. No, don't think we'll need it, but we'll cast it to be safe. Pretty sure these are just melee attackers, but we'll cast Soul Shield to be safe, because insanity and stuff's a pain in the ass. So.
It shall be so.
Right, this should be more or less a auto combat fight now. Got more than enough elementals on the field to do the damage, so I'll just spam these moves. Specifically with Bishop, because we're still trying to level her up. Our alchemy skill. We're going to use a Dulcimer, just for any damage that we take. And we're with rocks. I know it's not technically auto attack, but he gets to level his skill up a bit, doesn't he? Don't want to spend too long underwater, so this part is mainly just going to be finishing the exploration of underwater. I haven't set the clock because I don't think it's... Well, I said I don't think it should take that long, but that's how come we've ended up with hour and a half parts sometimes. Hopefully it should be relatively short, because all we've got to do is explore the underwater. If we don't leave the area or camp or whatever, enemies won't respawn hopefully, so... I know what I said, Saber. One more. Hopefully now I'm much less asleep, I can choose spells and that a lot faster. Probably save a significant amount of time. It's not really continuous combat if I take 2 minutes to select each spell. But yeah, everyone's feared and insane, and which was useful because, you know, he just did 4 attacks to that geezer. 3 of them landed, but he did 4 attacks rather than on my party, so insanity is very useful to me. Same there, beating the hell out of each other rather than me. Well, I probably didn't need the elementals and stuff, but it's better safe than sorry. Looking forward to getting out of the water so I can use fire moves again. You know, and get some enemies that aren't immune to water, because since I don't know, the last 6-7 parts they've all been pretty much not immune to water, but using it would be really contradictory since they're all water based creatures. It's going to do stupidly low damage. You running away? Oh, typical TV. Well done. Glumph, that's your name. Who I've now been back to the camp with twice, who's, you know, to drop him off, and still haven't dropped him off. Yeah, it's obvious how tired I was on the last couple of parts. I know it's not an excuse for bad gameplay, but I'm not going to use it as an excuse for bad gameplay. That's right, it's because I filmed up to one of the huts on the beach, then I decided to stop because I was too tired to carry on. I then spent far longer than I should have training, I imagine. Essentially just trying to level Saber's skill up. Obviously everyone else got points as well, because it'd be pointless just leveling Saber up. And then after I spent, I don't know, about 5 hours, including the time I stopped to take a break and have some food and stuff. After I wasted about 5 hours leveling up, I decided to carry on playing for a few parts, which would explain the tiredness and the fact that I've been up for way more than a day. But hey, we're back on game now. Stop blaming tiredness and let's play. So nurse this cup of coffee. Alright, I thought the elemental had turned on me then. Unfortunately, you don't get experience off your elemental, because you can force, I could summon one and then tell everyone to attack it and get it to turn on me, but it's no experience or anything. So, congrats, Tinkton.
My talents have been rewarded.
That they have. Just did it again. You don't right click to change the angle when there's something on the screen, because you lose your mouse cursor. It'll come back as soon as that thing decides to. There we go.
I see something.
Or push escape, because wouldn't let me click it off. Don't round across 2 legs, eh?
Ready.
There you go. Upgraded you by 2, and that's also got fire and water on it, so that's better than what you had on. I know TJ is also an option for that, but she's already wearing them, so. And I got confused as hell because I turned around. Right, we're going this way. So this is how I know I'm awake, because I didn't have to open the map twice to check that. Oh yeah, I was did I turn around? No, I may have turned around and backtracked. Oops. Yeah, I was like 3 or 4 parts ahead because of all the extra time I wasted on them last few parts. Yeah, which are probably going to be the slowest parts of the entire series. Won't make that mistake again, but as a full player I can hardly just leave them out, and although I could edit them down, it's going to be, you know, a pain to get like 3, nearly 4 hours worth of content into a 40-minute video just to make it less tedious to watch. Anyone who knows this game knows the case. I didn't record all the training and stuff, so it's not as bad as it could be. Although I was tempted to and then just put it on you know, octuple speed or something. But I figured who needs to watch me spam the same spell over and over again without progressing any. So all I was doing was spamming. Move was I spamming a saber? I can't remember. Alright, well, if the tunnels. I'm going to explore down there until we get to the exit, and then we'll turn around and go the other way as well.
Could be a challenge.
Probably will be a challenge because we can't summon elementals in here. It's too small. Well, we could probably summon rank 1s, but realistically speaking, we can't summon elementals in there. It's too small. And I'm going to start with stats effects because we always start with stats effects.
Right then.
It's obviously the best way to use your stats effects. And then anything strong we've got would be good. Oh, actually, we need buffs first. For a soul shield. You don't have any buffs. Fire magic missile.
It shall be so.
You for a chaos drone, because fear may seem like it stretches battles out, and I know personally when I was younger I used to I feared and now I'm gonna have to wait ages. For that slight bit of difference when they're running away and coming back, that slightly extended battle time generally makes battles a lot easier because they're not trying to kill you in that moment.
Okay.
So I won't complain about it. I would actually use it to my advantage this time. Whereas previous playthroughs I've tried to avoid fearing things, you know, when I'm trying to get through them quickly.
Gotcha.
Especially with
Most haste travel.
Chaos Drone. I was going to say Simon's Wow, that's Hex, which we already cast. Especially with Chaos Drone because it's got Insanity on it as well, which is obviously extremely useful. Insanity is like your best friend most of this game. Especially if you roll a psionic, because then you'll be pretty much relying on Insanity. Right, Sam, we're not training you, so we're going to let you auto attack, mate. Obviously, with spellcasters, it's better to set an attack, because spells are pretty pants. Physical attacks are pretty pants when you're a spellcaster. TB, you do nothing right now, mate. You just shoot. Or stab if someone gets close enough. Shoot generally. Well, you've got a melee skill of like 1. There's only got 1 hour left. So he's got that stack of barbs. Well, people are losing their encumbered anyway, other than Bishop here. But she's still got quite a few stones, so. And obviously her stamina's terrible, being a spellcaster. She's not exactly the strongest person in the party. Although if I keep getting a vitality, she will get more. Or strength, obviously, but as far as the argument between strength and vitality goes with a spellcaster, it should be obvious. Alright, should just let you shoot really, Ranger. Yeah, you just shoot for now. That's alright. They'll run away in terror, then they'll come back in a minute. Oh no, we didn't use acid bomb. My bad. Sorry, you don't shoot for now, use acid bomb. Because more dots.
Okay.
But that one there got a lot of debuffs on him. He's nauseous, he's toxic clouded, he's feared and hexed. Is it called toxic clouded? Yeah, toxic cloud. I thought it might be like intoxicated or something as a status, but his condition is just toxic cloud. So. Well, we're not going to do anything risky here, so let's just guard you in. Yeah, fuck it, full strength guardian, make sure we're safe. And the same will Saber by the look of it. We'll heal after the fight. We just want to. But we might just start spamming lifesteal as Bishop again. We did want to level that up. We also want to level the alchemy up. See, this is the problem with Bishop. I want to level everything up. Use Dulcimer. That could almost help up for us. I'm only Guardian Angel Saber in that because they did a good third to nearly half of their health in that hit. And I wanted to get lucky and do it a couple of times. Plus the others are going to come back at some point, so I'd like to be prepared when they do. Not a lot of damage there, Saber, but you are getting reliable enough to hit every time, so that's we'll start. Strength's not that important. It's like, obviously, Saber being a dual wielding speed character, he's like, I hate to use World of Warcraft as an example, but it is a good example. He's like, or you know, Neverwinter or Baldur's Gate or any of them games. It's like a rogue. You don't necessarily need decent strength, although it will increase your overall attack. Your dexterity is probably much more important for hit rate and speed for the amount of hits. We're just going to pay some pipes. Well, we really should just let him attack, because we could do leveling up his skills, his normal attacking skills. Don't use it on that one who's right in front of us, he's about to die. Although, life steal doesn't do a lot of damage anyway. It's a very useful move for keeping your party on full health. Although technically we are on full health. Saber is at full health. It heals the person with the lowest hit points. That's not Saber at the minute. For sure. I know everyone's on full, but it should have still tried to heal Bishop or Tinkton. Tinkton, really. Since they've got half the hit points of everyone else. Ouch.
Right then.
Confused me then, the entire game just sort of stopped moving. Guys, he's got like no health left. Can we just kill that one? What's different between the flares and the dwellers then? Is it just his level? He's 19, nearly 300 health. He's 19. Oh, he's a flare though. The dwellers. You. 13, yeah. The flares are the lot harder version then. I'm guessing these would be challenging if I hadn't spent all that time. Burn and level up. Alright. TV, don't get knocked unconscious. Use Dulcimer. You rest everyone. Because we're about to lose Amadeus to Stamina Loss as well. And when it's been getting hit and his stamina's been dropping down. They only do 2 damage. Alright, I've run out of mana. Let's see. So it is a creature. Welcome back. So you've got extended range then, have you? No, sure. How the hell did you just hit Tinkton? He's in the middle, that has to be extended. Otherwise, she could hit you with a pole arm. If that's short, she should be able to hit you with a pole arm, and she's not. Interesting. If your maximum attack range is short, I don't know. That's confused me, that has. Oh well, we'll just kill you, and then we'll worry about it later. I know I want to level her alchemy, but Eagle Whip's quite powerful, so just worry about killing these things right now. Yeah, I can't use any of them moves. Why am I looking? Running out of mana. Magic missiles that way. TB, you are officially our healer this battle, friend. Seriously, TB carried the game through most of the early. As soon as you get an instrument, TB carries the game. You start with the what was it, Sleep and Loot, which is quite good anyway. Yeah, I don't really have enough mana to do an AoE heal. Noxus Fumes does 1 to 6. Whirlwind does 2 to 8. So Whirlwind's the better choice there, but Noxus Fumes could hit the ones behind me. Yeah, Magic Missile's been sure. Come on, Saber. Couldn't have. I think I miss haste. So many more attacks from haste. I know if I worried about the equipment and then cumbersome levels and stuff. On encumbrance levels. Then I could probably get more attacks out, but because I've had haste, I haven't really need to worry about it. Yeah, Toxic Cloud. Got really confused then. I forgot what move he had. I was looking for Firestorm for some reason. Yeah, you blessed everyone. TV's unconscious again. I have given something with stamina regen, I think. No, I haven't. I was gonna. I think he's armor class at the minute because he's unconscious. That's terrible. No wonder people get beaten up so badly. No, I didn't give him something with stamina. I've got something with stamina. I got that Sprite Stagger, which I was going to equip, change for his enchanted broadsword. But can't use it, can he? Because he's not a fairy. Or because he's not a fairy. Every class can use a dagger, but at least I think every class can use a dagger. Sounds right. Right, well TB's taking a bit of a beating here, so let's just be safe and re-guardian him. I wish Guardian just lasted until it was depleted, fairly. Used all of them already? Alright, there you go. Well, we're finally getting through all our extra ammunition that I bought for training purposes. TB, don't die. How about you use the dulcimer instead? Yeah. Thank you.
That's a relief.
Did that actually heal me? Because I don't think TB's health went up.
Taken care of. Okay.
Turn the party around. What's my main objective there? I haven't really been looking at how much damage magic missile's been doing. It might be doing 0. Should probably look. Lots of fumes. Not lots of fumes. The other one. Whirlwind. Can I hit all 3 of them? No, because they're just at that right perfect angle. Let's hide the UI. No. Alright, Noxus Fumes it is then. It's a possible status effect as well, so. No offense, I could play Lettuce now I've got the screen sorted again. I don't really need to see their pictures. Well, this should be more or less auto combat now. In all fairness, I think I said that like 5 minutes ago in this fight, but it's not because they were feared that the fight was so difficult, because obviously if they stayed close, the Ares would have hit them as well. Because without the fear, I imagine TV would have died at one point to that barrage of attacks, or someone would have. So your Guardian is still on somewhere. What is it? 3 turns and 1 for each power level? Oh, 2 for each power level. So yeah, it lasts for a while, but or until it reaches its obviously damage threshold. I just like it to last till the end of combat. Well, I would have preferred it if it lasted. I don't know why I make these complaints. It's not like they're going to suddenly go, "Oh well, Mr. Gillum, we haven't made a game in a while, but since you have a few complaints about a game that we made ages ago, let me that you've completed several times over, or at very least played through till the last part of the game several times over." I don't know what was about that. You'll notice that if you watch any of my other full plays, which as a minute there are currently none, but I've got ideas. There's plenty of games that I love that I shouldn't go back to, but this gives me an excuse to. It's bad that some people make YouTube videos to make a living, some people make YouTube videos as a hobby, some people do it to educate and inform people. I do it so I can play games that I've already spent too much of my life playing without feeling too guilty about doing it again. So unfortunately I do have other commitments and stuff in my life I should focus on and do. And I do, at the best part. And I know I don't need an excuse to play a video game I love, but I do need an excuse to play a video game I love that I've already played an abusive amount of times. I overused the word abusive as well. I was told off the other day by someone for that. And I can't blame them, it's a powerful word. Wow, plate mail +3. That's awesome. Now obviously that would make most sense to do totally equipped to the tank on the front line. As the tank on the front line is an NPC, although if it was Vi in all fairness I'd give her it. We're going to give it to you. And we already have plate mail +1. Oh, Rapax breastplate, which is still pretty cool. We'll give you the Rapax one for now. Since when he leaves, we'll get all his equipment back anyway. What was the yank? The basic Keegan one. Yeah, sure, maybe. And we've got unidentified battle axe. Axes in this game are fucking terrible. I give up on trying not to use bad language. What's the special effects on it though? Poison, disease, blight, 70% disease, damn. Shame disease is a long-term thing, really. Like, Glump says every time you get hexed, disease is one of them kills that kills you, one of them kills? What was the book? Oh, corrosion. Because, you know, I ain't got enough of them. A hex is probably much like, well, what he says for hex is much the same as disease. Oh, that's a nice shield. 20 shield a class. Well, I claim this when you're ready. I mean, you don't claim shit, but I'm going to give you it. For now. The Dragon Kite Shield, that's a nice shield. I don't think I ever picked that up before. Either I never came down this alleyway before, or I've never used it. Or it's not a continuous spawn, and since it was like a external item, like an item that was already existing on the map, I'm guessing it's a continuous spawn. Sounds really confusing. I'm guessing it's there every time. Right, what we got up here? Got X-ray armor. Lost the start to run out. Alright, so just take secrets. Chameleon. Oh, we need to rest anyway. Manners doesn't look great, so we're going to camp anyway. Let's run back to the end of this dead end to do that. No. Is that how all the items got down there? Someone's flushing down the toilet or something? It's a really complicated plumbing system for a toilet. Because I know that for a fact. I didn't just make that up in my head and now decide that was fact. That's definitely how it is, true story. Oh, coffee gone. Now I have to do something that I've had complaints about. Strange, because I don't get that many views on it. I know my own views disappear after I watch them. Like a day or so later, that the views from me personally viewing them go back to 0. I still say I've watched them, but they don't count towards my overall views. As they shouldn't. Well, it's something to do. They can't do, because most of my videos say 1 or 2 views, which would be Klaus and the other fella / lady who's watching them. But yeah, before I started to digress and went off on a tangent there, I'm going to, well, as you probably just heard, I'm going to have a fag. It's a dirty habit and people don't like hearing fags getting lit or smoked, but usually I'll do it in between parts. Just woken up, body needs the nicotine. Not a good thing, but necessary for my body to function properly. Alright, rebuff. Usually I wouldn't play a game the second I've woken up. And I suppose it's a shout out to the class that I am, because it's I've already on one. It's mainly because if I upload a video and then like an hour later I go back, he's already watched them. Much love and so forth, but I was going to try and get a few parts ahead, but then obviously that's a bad idea because when I get offered advice I can't use it because I've already messed it up. So we're not going to do that. So I'm literally going to release them as fast as I can. Which means some days you might get 3 parts, some days you'll get none, depending on how long it takes to process and stuff. There's something missing. What am I missing? Alright, we'll just be easier to look at my spells. So we only use one of them. So Chameleon's on. So armor plate, that's not then. We're really confused there. And that's it. Last slot is light. We can't use light, so. Fortunately we camped, which means we've got some respawns to deal with. More bloody side sharks. I couldn't have been like a foot further forward, could I? No. I could probably summon the elemental there anyway, but element shield. Although I don't think you actually use element shields off mental attacks, but never mind. Summon elemental. Let's see if we can summon it there. No, is he still under the bloody roof? Alright, fair enough. Soul shield.
Very well.
Yeah, you haven't really got. Alright, so Rhythmox can't really reach. We do want to level F1 up with you still, Sam, but The sharks aren't going to come around the corner, so we'll just cast a Rhythm Orcs there, and we'll see if I hear anything.
Can be solved.
Chaos
Taken
Drone,
care of.
because, you know, without haste, Chaos is mainly my primary move now.
Okay.
More dots, more dots. What did we use? We used Soul Shield, we used Armor Shield, so we want the other one, Bless. Armor Shield, Elemental Shield. This bit's a bit long or a bit short, it's just because I'm finishing up the war or whatever. It's probably going to be a bit long now, because of the need to count and stuff, but... Why are these closer than the gap? I thought these were... Yeah, current range extended, maximum attack range long. Oh, well, if you want to get a bit closer, I don't mind. Hey! Well, good news to anyone who likes the outdoors world. You know, the outside place that people go to for some reason. It's, the sun's back out. Well, at very least it is in sunny old England. That means nothing to me, because I don't like the outside world. Well, okay, the outside world's fine, I suppose. But I can't play video games at the beach. So, you know, that's a thing. That's a big look into my life. You know what I'm not doing when I'm not recording a part? I'm probably playing a different video game. For example, I stop playing this and then to relax for a bit, I go and play, I don't know, what did I do last? I got lots of games. You know, my desktop's got like 40 odd game icons on that I can play, but my computer isn't powerful enough to record me playing on a lot of the options. But, I don't know, what did I do last time? Last time I stopped playing and to chill out I went and played... Oh, I have game dev... I went and played a game that was words that I can't say. I went and played Game Dev Tycoon last time. I really kept saying Development Tycoon, that's not the name of the game. Which, you know, is... I'm not sure how much of an interesting Let's Play that would make, but... It's a boring ass game, realistically speaking. You just watch blips fly, you know, it's basic... It looks like an iOS game. It plays more like a PC game, because, you know, there's a lot of customization and options in the game, whereas iOS more or less offers you what you need and nothing else. Right, well, I'm going to set up to walk, and then if you don't close the gap, I will. Yeah, already put my shields up, mate. You can keep trying that shit, though. I had a quick YouTube search for other people's Let's Plays of this. You know, not research per se, although I've got to admit, other people have got much better microphones than me. Other people probably aren't using their webcam. Nor will I be. Well, come a couple of weeks, but I didn't really want to leave a massive month, 2 month gap between videos. We went over this before anyway. I'm assuming if you're watching this one, you've watched the other parts, so you don't need to go through this again. I imagine I repeat myself often enough, so. But yeah, I'm actually closing the gap between people on fights now, so we can actually kill things faster with the melee skills. Because I know that must have been irritating to watch. Me standing 10 foot back shooting things with stones when I got, 4 melee characters. Alright, well that's them dead. Bishop's lost a bit of health, let's just top that up. Thank you. Alright, grass tripped me out. Oh, grass, kelp, seaweed, whatever you want to call the thing. Confused me. Alright, so we'll go down that way and then we'll backtrack. If I don't talk with things in my mouth, it'll be easier to understand. So we're going to go down this way and then we're going to backtrack. I think this is the exit, but it might not be, so we should explore just to be safe.
Look there.
Thank you. Although we've now literally been to every part of the planet. The rest of the game now is wrapping up what we've done. Look, we're basically... Just jump! We can get out of the water right now. Just jump up on that hill and we'll be free. to the sea caves. Oh, that's the point. Have we actually ever been in the sea caves? Because this is no, of course we ain't. That's why we need to see Martin. Of course. I got confused then. I was like, I thought we'd done the whole entire underwater thing. We were just leaving, but no, we never actually went to see Martin and stuff. We still got to do that bit. That's the next part of the storyline. That'd have been funny if I'd left without doing that. But anyway, we're going to backtrack and explore the other area. Then we'll go see some Martin in the sea caves. And, you know, anything else there is to do in there. There's another quest in there. Well, I say quest. All you've technically got to do is pick up some dog tags, but
Listening.
it could be much more convoluted and complicated than that if you want it to be.
Listening.
Seriously, who's got, detect secrets? Is it you?
What is your will?
I don't really want to use TB's, psionic, Bishop's psionic energy, because, it'd be nice if TB could use some spells. Because he'd have so many spell points with his intelligence level. So, I don't really have to fight you, you just happen to be in the path. What about somewhere on the map? What about somewhere on the map? There I am. Really hard to see that blip from here. Yeah, I could go around the other way, but I don't want to... Excuse me. No, we're good, See you in a bit. And overall, I know experience and so forth, but we're just exploring the underwater caverns. We're not trying to level up. Because, as we've seen, that makes videos... Fair enough, I've got to level my skills up, or my characters are going to be useless. But it greatly extends the life of the videos doing stuff like that, so we... It'd have been funny as hell if Nessie had respawned and I'd just jumped straight into that, wouldn't it? So I've got confidence, I reckon I could take Nessie. Whee, no, that's not the right way. Where's the other jump pad? It's the one we originally came down on, that's the one to the caves. The other one is... along here? That's the back one. There is another one, isn't there? Or am I just tripping out and that is it? Could just be tripping out and that is it. I thought there was a third one there. That might just be the cave I'm thinking about. Let's have a look. Doesn't look like it's just the cave. I genuinely thought there was another route. Alright, so thank you, brain, for being wrong. So that backtracking was unnecessary then. Ding. It feels very much Sonic the Hedgehog-y. Hence my custom sound effects. So, doing. Oh, you could have got a point in it, Sam, but never mind. Got much love for Saber's name. Someone was very impressed by his, I say someone. A friend of mine. Not one I mentioned before, so we won't go into details. But I was very impressed with his character name, it being a pun and so forth. I was quite pleased with how impressed they were, because you know it was a name I chose as a temporary name until either someone gave me a better one, because I'm pretty sure I can rename him by clicking on his name. Might be wrong, but I think I can. What am I doing? How many times am I going to click that before I actually choose a spell?
Very well.
I know we don't need... The flares are the strong ones, right? Yeah. I know we don't need the 3 elementals, but we're going to summon them. For level up reasons. I don't know if you have any of them, but we're going to use it to be safe. And then we will... First time we're going to Jericho's Horn. Damn, I can't get all 3. Alright, we're not going to Jericho's Horn. We're going to Chaos Drone. Because we can't haste. We're going to use the fear to our advantage still. Let's just drop crushes on them. I know I could have gone around the other side, but I'd have had to come out that side of them anyway, and I probably would have drew the fight, so. Just I think I had to come out that side. Yeah, maybe. Never mind, we're in the fight now, so. Alright. And bless. Could do with teaching that Valkyrie elemental shield as well, and she can be essentially our off-spec buffer. Because Bishop, although would be the buffer, has far too many spells to be dedicated as anything now. Not because I'm biased. Yeah, they're probably not going to be allowed to summon the elementals. No. There you go. I tried to spam all on the same spot, didn't I? That was a mistake. Usually they get to summon one and there's enough space to summon the others, but there was just not enough space at the minute. Alright, Acid Bomb. Big rock on the face. 35, typical. Windmox probably would have done more damage than that. Point being, of course, is the crush could instantly kill him as well. Right. 2 to 30. Not 2 to 20, 2 to 30, so I was wrong anyway. I thought it was 2 to 20, but that's even better. So for rank 7, that could do 210 damage. Or it could do 14. So maths was a little bit off last time I said that because I thought it was 2 to 20, but never mind. She was a Dulcimer healing, just keeping myself topped up. Didn't look like anyone punched it. It looks like you just had like a small stroke or something there, elemental. But sure. Right. 9. I know they've got a resistance to it, but damn, 9 is a bit. Toxic Cloud. Well, Acid Bomb's getting up there anyway. Skill wise, 0. So these probably have a really good resistance to rock then, because I should have checked really rather than just spamming it. Trying to level up alchemy though, aren't I? Well, yeah, but they're all 95, so. Just underwater creatures seem to have really high magic immunities. This game very much plays Dungeons and Dragons style. You know, you're really overpowered, then everything's. Look. Geek alert, nerd alert, whatever you want to say. Show my nerd side. The tabletop version of Dungeons and Dragons. The actual version of Dungeons and Dragons. With, you know, your D20s, your D50s, your D100s and so, depending on what rule set you're playing. With that game, if you choose a spellcaster for, like, generally speaking, for the majority of it, it's easy as hell, then the Dungeon Master always seems to realise that the spellcaster's overpowered and throws those things with stupid elemental resistance at you. So you need the rest of your party. Who plays Dungeons and Dragons with friends? They think we are. Although, if you're somebody who enjoys tabletop games, don't get me wrong, Dungeons and Dragons is obviously a classic. Wizards of the West Coast know what they're doing and stuff. Is it Wizards of the West Coast? Wizards of the East Coast. One's a game development company, although classifying Dungeons and Dragons as a game might give me some hate. One's a game development company, one's a car modification company. They're using things like Pimp My Ride and stuff, so it's one of the two. Or was that Wizards of the East? Oh, I don't know. Right, anyway. Just killing these death flares, which are surprisingly tedious. I imagine that's all the health they've got and the fact that they're incredibly resistant to everything I seem to throw at them. Oh, we'll just keep chipping away at this one. You know, with Glump hitting that one occasionally. Well, Glump and the Monk can both hit him. So, he'll die relatively quickly. Valkyrie, stamina everyone please. I wasn't really using spells because, you know, Cross did 0 damage. It might not be a spammable skill in all fairness, but it would probably say something about it if it wasn't. Alright, well we're going to use Cross because can't hit you with an AoE. Right, well my party's split 4 to 4 and we've got an elemental on both of them. So it's not a fight I could possibly lose even if I walked away from the keyboard, I think. I say that. I've lost fights before where I've gone AFK. Games continue running, I think I went to make a cup of coffee or some dinner or something. And I came back, just left it in Arnica, and I was well and truly dead. I was like outnumbered like 30 to 1. And all the guards in that, there was loads of loot, because all the, you know, Arnica's got guards that patrol, and they were all dead as well. Because enemies level with you. So NPCs, but not quite the same. Like the guards in that are all good 3 levels lower than the enemies for some reason. I should imagine that was something to do with me training though. 0 again. Right, so no more crush then, because that's not working out for us. Does it not work underwater or something? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Well, he's dead, so everyone target him. He's going to die at the end of the turn because of the cloud and because of the acid and the poison. Or the acid and the toxins. I imagine they're poisonous toxins, but poison's a different spell, so.
Tragedy.
And you're dead at the end of this turn anyway. That dot damage is going to kill you, so you just do whatever it is you think you got to do. Alright. Dead anyway. I do ranger, but not in your inventory, mate. And I ain't got that much you can shoot, even if it was in your inventory. Well, you just take a stack of normal arrows, I'm guessing. Something to keep your arm equipped while we carry on. So I've got to burn for extra ammunition at some point. Using normal arrows and at this point of the game feels a bit shitty, because if I just walked, if I did a quick teleport run, then essentially this is the shopping routine. You teleport to Martin's Bluff or the Umpani camp if you want to use the teleporters there, but they only have, I think they have more than one teleport there, I can't really remember. But obviously the Martin's Bluff one is, if you fix the machine you can teleport to her. Fair enough, one of them's to Martin's Bluff, which isn't greatly useful here, but the other 3 let you get around the world pretty quickly, so. Yeah, we mentioned that. Well, I mentioned Dungeons and Dragons. I wonder if some of the Dungeons and Dragons rules apply. Fair enough, only to certain classes. But if an enemy's debuffed, you know, with dots or whatever, you get extra points on your dice roll. Well, let's make an example up. Say I'm fighting him, and let's say the ranger's got 1d20. For argument's sake, he's got a debuff on him, like 1 debuff. It goes to a 2d20. So if you roll a 1, it cancels the 2, basically. Not a 2d20, because that'd be 2 doses between side. You roll a 1d20, but it starts at 2. I wonder if that, because most of these old games, like Baldur's Gate and stuff, they all run on Dungeons and Dragons based rules. Fair enough, all their own little flares usually, but still Dungeons and Dragons based rules. The Baldur's Gate might not be the best example, because I think that is actually a Dungeons and Dragons game. Or Wizards of the East / West Coast game. Although it might not be. It's been a long. Oh, perhaps I'll do Baldur's Gate next. I know. I bought the enhanced edition when that came out, and I know that's got at very least a lot of the bugs and stuff knocked out of it, because that game was a nightmare for getting stuck in a glitch or something. Well, thank you, phone, for whatever that text message is. It's nice of you to alert me in the middle of recording. The phone is on silent, or was on silent. I think I turned it off to make sure my alarm went off, which I was up before anyway. So that's one of the most irritating things you can do as a human being. For argument's sake, we'll make a time up, because my alarm was set for lunchtime just to make sure I was awake. It was set for like 12 o'clock in the afternoon. But let's say your alarm's set for 7 o'clock and you wake up at 10 to 7. That's irritating. That actually angers me that I woke up 10 minutes before my alarm does. And if my alarm wakes me up, that's fine, because obviously I set the alarm. But no. Apparently I was trying to walk sideways. Right. But yeah, it's weird. You wake up 10 minutes after your alarm, it's like, yeah, I got an extra 10 minutes sleep, awesome. Yeah, if you wake up 10 minutes before your alarm goes off, it's irritating. Right, let's say more like half an hour. 10 minutes you might feel that, yeah, I beat the alarm. You know, like you beat the system sort of feeling. Alright, well, it's going to be the end of the part, because it's just an exploration part. Let's just finish the water. So we're going to go strength and vitality RF, because, you know, it's more or less what we do with you. Close combat, critical strike and martial arts and max. We're going to go stealth. And then we might as well level your ranged up a bit. Since, you know, got to level something up. And Tinkton, my buddy old pal. Let's give you... I know I should stay away from Vitality, really, but we're going to... and Piety. Next time we'll do Vitality and Sensors. We're going to max Vitality just because it's on 90 now. So, you know, we can easily max it. We've got 3 choices. Concussion? What the hell is concussion? I don't remember this. Surge of mental energy comes down like a hammer on a single target, causes severe injury and potentially unconscious. Just the same as Crush, essentially, but 2 to 48. That's an incredibly strong move. Long range. Oh, very nice. Well, we've got 3 choices, so we'll take Concussion. Asphyxiation tries to consume the air around all nearby creatures, causing instant suffocation. Wouldn't that kill him? Isn't that like insta-death? Because Dehydrate, I know, does essentially the same thing. But that's a single target. But that doesn't do damage. I'm guessing it's a... At worst it's a dot, at best it's an insta-kill. Or scratch that, reverse it. At best it's a dot, at worst an insta-kill. Because insta-kill obviously is not incredibly reliable. And 3 to 21 damage, it's all aiming at the caster. Oh, and the intention is enemy force that emanates from the caster severely injuring all opponents in the surrounding area. It's like a, if I remember rightly, this is basically a, same as your fireball, but comes off of your person rather than you having to choose your target. We're going to take them 3: Asphyxiation, Concussion, and Nuclear Blast. And I'm going to regret that next time because then I'll be like, oh, I wish I had some spell points so I could take this one. But yeah, that's what we're taking. And then we are going to go... Alright, so we can't get any spell points because Tincton's overpowered now. Can't get Power Cast, so we're going to go Throw in a Sling, because we're not allowed to keep these points. Ranged Combat, and, I don't know, Artifacts? Sure. Just something, I suppose. Right, well that's this part wrapped up anyway. That's a good exploration. Probably overshot a bit because it's at o'clock, but yeah. It's the water done, more or less. We've got these caves to do, but other than that, it's the water done. And I feel good for it. Alright, stay lucky everyone. I'll see you all next time.